Abusia ewo 2024 elections anase empo before say yebeto 2024 elections no. Ope NDC amanyuku no emu leaders bia na according to amanfo bebre ensem na saa leaders yi kan eye ensem a edugu amanfo ho fi ensem a no omoka no na eye ade se ensem no emu fandodo ho a na nokura bia anim eye ensem a no omoka edi egu amanfo ho fi just because of power nti saa eye leaders ya make ho asemi amanfo ekiremu a lawyer Samijamfi Samuel Okudzeto ablakwa ene eye Sam George Sam penifo miensa we na ya de say day in day out ensem bi omede ba beto ho no say otina sidin na odwene ho a utimu say sansem ya eye asemesi anase obentin kan eye bosirimuka ensem a ono ankasa atenase na wa plane na odi aba beto obi so na mana ye tse de ye nokre no na eno ena finally eye okatache frifo aba abonten ama ensem bia before 2024 elections sa NDC mpanifo miensa we amebo omudin omoka ereto eye na adodanko akufo ado so then time na ono eye president na omo chese weni waye na eye omofa omohudi ye ensem na omoka ye no enya ade se obi biara eye omohwe even though se sansem ni nyina no na enya nokre no obia anya omohwe nanso enei obi ekoka asemba akopempo e de fa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ho a adebechi no be se na national security ene omoka ho security agencies no akwakofa nipa kro na enye nsem ketua ensem wei ene fufuro bebre ka ho ena okatache frifa ade ababeto ho a sei de eye wa ende eye lawyer Samijamfi Samuel Okudzeto ablakwa ene mpanifu a mebubu omudin wa ende omo political career enya asem ketua ni nyina nze o kiremu a eye sa helicopter plane crash ya eko ebesi wo man mu eye somewhere last week mu no o kiremu a plane in question mpo eye MPs ni bi ebusae se plane no ewe se omo ye ho maintenance na maintenance na ewo ho no empanifuo no aye anase den nanso esanse ministers anase sorry MPs omubusae no omo ye NPP MPs nti omo botugu ya eno enenam so a akwakokosi ama eye nipa mako nwotwe omo afirimu ya ensem de okatache frifa abru bisu yi pa e de akire Samuel Okudzeto ablakwa de titiri ene omoka ho ni nyina yenko tie ensem ahodo a eye okatache frifa e de to ho no
na kiya nya politics na nso mra bi atwa mu nioma ne bebre atan baka yakufo ado yeso akwakoto plane mekura meka bi se plane de ho hia ne ade na nipa no omo ka ne ade no omo na ese atwa omo ho a nipa bonefo adan ho se yenko form committee kojo smart e ka bi se commission of inquiry ne amfra kufo ado ne ade yenko nkohwe aye Okudzeto ablakwa wa yira gina so se o wa yakura advancements e ka kire ne se you play near the no engine bako so can we young go to Okudzeto
have told you that this is a transoceanic and a transcontinental
when he used it for watching
I was there for the UN General Assembly.
The engines failed.
So machines at the President Mahama 2015. President Mahama actually had two incidents, 2015 and 2014. That's why it has 3 engines. When one.
So you see, Okudzeto ablakwa can you imagine say yeah, catch and say plane engine failure? Or say plane engine failure today? Yeah, me answer because now you kufuado. And then you so Okudzeto see ento plane for so you nyama expert nka wanso. Okudzeto. Abaye de ball techi. And one year the boba. Why? Na ya de nya politics. It mu konko pe plane bi nto. More fire. Samijamfi wa ene mu so o sign condolence no tinisuo. O tinisuo. Ye go tie de Samijamfi ka fa plane ho.
So the president is renting luxurious jets at cost of sometimes $20,000 per hour, $14,000 per hour. Why? Because our president has become so tall that when he sits in the Falcon 900, which is one of the best presidential jets in Africa, he's become so tall that he cannot stretch his legs. Yet George Oppong, the president of Liberia, has become so short that he can sit in these same jets and travel around with it.
Sabe? Yenina can be. Yenina do home for. Edu baby, I think there are certain parameters. Yenina yin to see a fanya politics. Yenina beja tumdia. And you do yenina fanya politics. And he has so big as a day. Ya president you it ya area kwachuomo. Ebedru. Edu also ya bekasa mama mfo na chi. Most of the obisi president you eti dia bayi. Tianya ndai. Your mama me na matena me say me penamemu me penamemu. Who he has because a president be moved. Now, no crown in the public for a good father, Pension, and I call demonstration to toast. Tomorrow, I'm a good father. I one a mobile white horse, a good father. What? Nyama Muyi, a good father, Baby, is intention. If it's a good father, person, Nyama so tolerate. Exactly so. And your Bobby Acharamo. Some Frunia, dear near you for pound. Eni na nu ni nansa Vincent Asifua anu wo yes wo busa omane boama a waka baby wo busa na ba play wasem ye be kɔ ne akotie sade even speaker of parliament at that time the one sitting in one man ko amena musa the necessary questions eti ave no wo tini samja vi wo tini suo edua ntekuma tena ayi anansia de awu no ntekuma won tena sie ntonko na munti afutu munti said the media by mekaya from 2017 kadachie no wa bodam kadachie no say omo ya mena ko say I'm speaking against the ills of this government because me ye MPP ni nti na the na Julius Debra be pay myself Julius Debra from say me my the na man pay myself because na me MPP ni so na me ka no kura kire maban ene na motutu mirika be fa me say me ngoya adwuma na enye o ma bia na adwene mo ha yes no akasetia na abanra ana akasetia we do flip flop there be me na mo integrity me na mo integrity mo na mo nibie your akasetia na aban no timi say akasetia aban fofo o integrity mo adwene ni mo ha me nim say the mo dwene nti ya ka kire say MPP dia defend dia no answer we defend sa eti afi yenhwe Vincent Asifua dia ni yenhwe.
Minister, I want to ask, these defects that you outlined, does it have anything to do with the previous administration's inability to follow the maintenance protocol? Because I remember that before relax. I remember that at a point in time, excuse me,
Honorable,
at a point in time,
Honorable Minister,
you mentioned
Honorable
that the
Asafwa,
private jet
I think you've asked the question.
It's now serviceable and you could use
you have asked the question. So, Honorable Minister, your answer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the aircraft is almost 15 years old. And if you check the various delays that it has suffered, as in when it goes for maintenance, repair, or overhaul.
Omane boama say ni wa mane kwa mena musa ave na ye muti nisu ye nyina otu aduboni a ebi be kan no sapepepe ohene ese aduboni a motu no opposition ye ka play once mama me yanke ebi na akia no sapepepe nti afi obi a no wusu a no aye din why mo asem nso ho sapepepe ohene ababa wa bi a mo friend Ghana jollof eba aso na oba aso no ana ye say ababa wa Ghana jollof no be kan say you look up to here ehwe from me ade your mama kura na ye say nko owu first of all we must emphasize say with the introduction of new media yeah for the records na make atachie make atachie I support a free speech any day, anytime.
Precisely.
Just that I also believe that free speech should not be reckless.
Exactly.
So Obi Kikankwasi Asem say, yes, President Mahama, please come on, stop this nonsense. That's not the way to go. You may not like him. You may not like his governance. There's nothing wrong with it. But now, President Mahama, you may support this. Some of us have made such mistakes in the past. We don't believe that is the way to build nations. So President Mahama now, stop that crap. So we are not in any way, shape or form defending Obano and our fancy comedy. Now we are looking at the details of it without any emotions. Say yes, we'll be a cancer. And yeah, fancy comedy who still be on TikTok and will be a bar and will say President Mahama. No Obane kana utie kasano and Obane kase. President Mahama Miss Mekuno, but utie logically. Now or can a year about juju ceremony idea. Na me kuno yedin be shebotom near the stupid comment, very stupid. Ghana Jollof or whatever your name is. I won't support this comment any day, anytime. And you be trying to fine. Okay, so then you see a quite fancy comedy. Near Busa send a fancy comedy in a kind. Almost there be. Then you on a kind idea. It is a NDC. Uncle do a rally. That's what we begin our platform. Now what can was some said you be a Ghana Jollof Becca. Yes, you jai in Nipano no you know. Near quite organizers. Now organizers in the committee cry. Unless say the money bought fancy comedy and they say mostly abatement of a certain crime, but crime near there. You better read this section 75 and 74 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act 29. What it says about threat of harm and threat of death. You better read it. There are elements of a crime. Cases be support here. So you better cases in nobody should come and sit here. Police in a report. Okay, so police statement on a arrest of Daniel Admako, Prince Ofori, and 2 others. So Daniel Admako, also the Ghana Police Service in collaboration with other security agencies, has arrested Mr. Daniel Admako, known on social media as Obama Pokwasi, earlier today. Now he goes on to say that his arrest is part of the ongoing intelligence led operation by the police and the other security agencies aimed at dismantling networks involved in the illegal possession and display of sophisticated weapons. He is assisting the police in as opposed to and contrary to the Omukoye. He is assisting. That will be assisting police. That means police assisting investigations into some images and videos he circulated on social media depicting individuals openly brandishing these illegal acquired sophisticated weapons. So Yenya say Obama so education. First of all, police must release actually say he is assisting. Now person will be buano assisted. So here say Obama can be referred to as more or less a whistleblower. Our person will ba ebe bua state Emma state need me investigation. It is a me kwame amtie. Say me information bi na state no pay say me fa mo anu a mabo badam ye kokko bubu ne dan asani a friend sebra e fa ne dan na omko ye fa no pa e dom kokko ye ho no pa no ko fa tro ne e so obi mo me boa wo e me assist with investigation say ne ye no it is investigations now and the nipa na brandish weapon one of the persons I will rely on as a state witness say Obama now ko bubu ne pono ne ade na ye ne tantantan say ya and obetue nya na say witness e dey be no mafini ya ne san and he accepted this not because say Obama a critic of a IGP. Exactly. So Obama no criticize the IGP. Eti ye hunu so post bibi. Na ma hunu so post bibi. Na say Obama video no nya no we. Eye hefo a my information. Omo na ye target nya wo. Na no ye kokko bubu ne pono. Ye ko sase niam. Is that how you treat a state witness? You must be crazy to do these things. And he accepts to say well you know. Let it make sense to me. Why you say that the person is assisting. When somebody is assisting you, the way you treat the person is different. Or invite anybody. Sometimes you don't even blow the cover of the whistleblower. in any logical society, so person Penyampa, and then yes, says Obama will criticize the IGP, I criticize the MPP a year by 1 penny for it. You must say, and who I am blown a cover. If it's a whistleblower, dear, must see any identity. Information. Now you say he's assistant. Now let's come to even the idea of putting people in handcuffs. So be assisted. Say young conquer investigation. Ya boya, ya didn't handcuff him. I didn't muya de no. Let it make sense to me. Why you think that? The dignity of every young Danny, Fameko article 15, 1 and 2. Or see the dignity of every person in Ghana shall be inviolable. That is Article 15 of the Constitution. It is a person investigation. Ni dignity. Handcuffs. Na handcuffs in here na wa. Na police for only be before say official picture no about. Was a police for only be and a private a training panel. Na leaky out to social media. So you are humiliating the person rather than wanting him to assist you. There is nothing about assisting you. Ni adina go handcuffs. Nipa also assist you. And adina go handcuffs. When the dignity of that person under the Constitution, it says that the dignity of a person shall be inviolable. The person be inviolable. Yentia so. Sabin producer. Edru moi kura. A many person who boom more dignity. It's obekum obi kura na. You must do so with some level of dignity. Precisely. Section 303 of Criminal and Other Offences Act. Even a muakwa na mrane se butu abua obono boya ya bone section 303 or see cruelty to animals. A person commits the criminal offense of cruelty and is liable to a fine of not exceeding a year 25 penalty unit. Who cruelly beats, kicks, ill-treats, overloads, torture, infuriates, or terrifies an animal. Sabi a muakwa no. Mrane person be yoma yakayaka. Now so obiaba. So mrame boa na investigation. Na momo me handcuff be gunesa. Na me try the picture. You just want to humiliate him because he's an ardent critic of the IGP. Is that the society we are building? And we get our brothers on the other side happy about this nonsense. How is that? How is that? How is this idea of Nyakase Obi ya the handcuff for gunesa? It's not as though ni panel now or resist the arrest. In any case, more arrest no. Kofi, se Obama, okura information, state no, uhia, opa no dema, opa fama. Emre bia ni wo kire. If so call a Criminal and Other Offences Act, your friend be causing harm by omission. Causing harm by omission, you know. Say one no marashal, says a BB besia, prevent it, opposing, sojourning, immigration. Would your marashal say BB besia by virtue of you being a police officer, prevent it. Now, when you don't do so, that's a crime happier. And you've caused harm by omission. Se Obama onye police ni, onye soldier ni, onye immigration officer. No law mandate him, no duty is bestowed upon him to give information when he doesn't want to. Nobody should sit there and do nonsense. We are building a society of law, not people doing what they like. Why do we sit there and allow this nonsense to triumph? Or in the name of political victimization? What kind of human beings are we? So self Obama information. Opa no debema. Opa farmer. Was say come and assist me with information. Now I know say baby aye omota kopa. Aye causing aye fear and panic. Publication of false news. What is false about the Obama post here? Is it not true that civilians were carrying guns, M16 and others? So what is false about it? And even with that crime of publication of false information, that alone is not a crime. Unless you're able to demonstrate.